Hi everyone, it's Alana from Cost Happy Workshops Melbourne. I am really excited about this topic. It's one of the more unusual elements to Cost Happy, but definitely worth mentioning. So everyone knows about the main benefits of Cost Happy. So the environmental savings, the financial benefits, the fact that they Cost Happy save you money and you don't have to send so many single-use nappies to landfill. Those benefits are very much talked about and are quite obvious if you were to Google Cost Nappies and their benefits. The benefits I want to talk about tonight are the ones that are a bit unusual. So some of those, and are our observations. Some I have heard of from other cost parents, and I'm sure, I'm no doubt that there are other unusual benefits that people have experienced, but this is my list for now. So one of the unusual benefits we found with using cloth nappies was we were more in tune with the health of our baby because we used cloth. So, and without being too crude, as you can imagine, you would be quite up close and personal with what your baby's output is, whether it's wee or poo when you use cloth. But that was what happened. We could see hourly, if not daily, how our baby was going. Were their nappies really wet? When they were starting to eat solids, how they were digesting their food, had they food recently or not, any medications. We could see them transitioning from exclusively breastfed to exclusively on solid food in a gradual sense, because we did baby led weaning, so we could see that food was being ingested slowly and gradually. And so we just felt like we were, more in tune with our baby. And I felt that was really positive, that instead of them doing something in a nappy and that nappy being quickly bundled up and thrown away, because I was washing the nappies, I could see exactly what was going on. And can be a bit confronting, but at the same time, it was really helpful. I could, sense and identify when something was not going well with baby. If all of a sudden nappies were more dry than usual, or there wasn't as much boiling as I'd expect, then I could sort of gauge what might be going on with my baby. So that was a nice benefit. Another plus of cloth nappies was just nappy changes became a bit more interactive with our children. So when they got a bit older and they were learning to talk and use certain words, we could use the cloth nappies as a bit of a discussion topic. So do you want the Batman nappy, or, do you want the purple nappy, or the tartan nappy? And so you could hold them up and say, do you want this nappy or this nappy? And they could point to it, and you might be able to talk about them. If there were certain animals on the nappy, this one here has foxes on it. Do you want foxes? And so it became a little bit more fun and definitely more interactive, especially with the colors. It helped them learn their colors. It was just a bit strange, but it was really cool. Something I was not expecting. And when you are changing the nappies, you're changing 6,000 nappies when you have a child. So whether those nappies are cloth or disposable, you are changing 6,000. So that's 6,000 opportunities to interact with your child, whether that's talking to them, singing to them, or using nappies to kind of interact. It was quite a nice side effect of using cloth. Another one that I thought was a nice side effect was just when we first became parents, it was pretty overwhelming. There's a lot of changes in our lives and a lot of sleep changes and routine changes that, we all adjusted to. And sometimes things just didn't go to plan. Maybe dinner was delayed or didn't happen and we quickly had to get takeaway, or maybe I didn't get to go out for the walk I wanted to or whatnot. But I always had cloth nappies. I always had them washed and dried and neatly folded and packed away in the drawer. And I felt like even if other parts of my day or my parenting was not going well, I always knew I had cloth nappies going well. So it was quite nice to have control over something in a really unpredictable setting. Kids can be pretty unpredictable, and yeah, routines all out of whack, but at least I had something I could do that was within my control, and I could keep things nice and orderly. And I quite liked being on top of my washing. It helped me be on top of other washing. I got into a really good rhythm, and cloth nappies helped me do that. And I continue to be in that good rhythm now, even though my children are toilet trained. I have my set washing days. I kind of know when I'm going to be due to do an adult load or a kid load or a household load. And yeah, it works really well. Another positive was just being, there's that saying, be the change you want to see. So leading by example. So we were eco-conscious, we recycled, we felt really great about our recycling, and then realized that we could do a lot more. And by choosing cloth nappies and doing that big contribution, because diverting 6,000 nappies from landfill is no small feat. That is huge. That is a really big positive impact you can make to, provide a positive impact on the environment. So for us, it was a great way to keep living that eco-friendly lifestyle that we really wanted to achieve. And we could then show our friends and family, and they could see the nappies we were using and ask me questions, and I was more than happy to help and take them through the options out there and how we wash them and all that sort of thing. And so it was another positive thing that we did, and it was a nice, again, side effect of using cloth nappies, that we just felt like we were doing the right thing, and it felt good. And again, at a time where things are all uncertain and you're adapting to a new life as a parent, when you can do these things, make you feel good, it just helps. So they were some of our unintended positive consequences of cloth nappies. You might have your own. Feel free to share them in the comments. And yeah, I think it's a wonderful benefit. Okay.